from bronze to mythic. If I could only open some rares.
That's freaking terrible.
But we'll work hard to solve the format.
7 wins.
And I'm sure we'll make it there.
All right, what's up, my friends? Welcome to Bronze to Mythic. Show you to our account from Bronze to Mythic. Outlaws of Thunder Junction edition. Draft 18, episode 18. Like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. The last one was a heartbreaker, folks. Don't watch it. It was just too heartbreaking to watch. And we're starting to hit the rough territory now. It's draft 18, and we're still on the bottom of diamonds. So we have 18, 19, 20, 21. The line is 21.5 drafts to Mythic. So we have 4 drafts left to make the under. And we started off kind of slow. But I am technically in Pro Tour shape, going into these drafts since episode 7. And I did 5-1 the Pro Tour in Limited too. So like, these last drafts have been kind of bad. No real excuses here. But we're going to keep playing and doing our thing and try and make it in the under and do the best we can. So let's get ready to the games. All right, let's do this. Chat calls Bonnie Paul. Chat is wrong. But we still did pretty good. We got a Seraphic Steed. Unfortunately, there's also a Griff in the back, which is also a really good green-white mount card. But Steed's insane. Card's busted. Best archetype by far. Card's great. Just two first strike lifelinker for 2 would be like a great card anyway. But makes angels, good stuff. Surpassing Griff, Homestead, Dance Tumbleweeds, a dual land. Not much else. So it kind of thinks that like our neighbor's probably taking the Griff, like second or third or whatever. But whatever. It is what it is. Card's great. Take the rare. One of the things in this format you're going to be aware of is that, like, the packs are all juiced. So your first few signals, like when you're past a pack, if there's some good green-white card, there's no guarantee there wasn't another good green-white card in the back, So take the Steed, saddle up, do our thing. We get past the pack with not a lot of good stuff. This is actually a really weak pack. Most of the cards in this pack you wouldn't want in your deck. Defiance is a pretty good card. It's a removal spell in red. Red is the worst color by far. Double red pips. Card I would never consider taking here in a million years. Betrayal of the Vault's really clunky and like pretty powerful, but like a card I haven't even played yet because it's just so risky. So we got the Betrayal. And then we have Beaver. Beaver's great. Honestly, not a card you're like stoked to second pick, but the card's great. Honestly, it's just, this is part of the reason why green is so good. This is like the 5th best green common or whatever, and it's still really, really, really good. So we're gonna Beaver here. Passing Betrayal, passing Defiance, passing a land and a haul, and then just not much else. Sorry, sub, thanks so much. Remember, folks, first remember that follow button watching on YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, support the content, please. It's my job I do for a living. And you hitting that one little button makes my job better, my life better, and your life better too. So let's do it. Oh, Rusty. So usually mount decks don't get that frisky with Wither Splashes, but Rusty's absolutely insane. Just a phenomenal card. We can even be like, green, black, splashing white. We can go a lot of different ways with this. But yeah, Rusty's awesome. The 2 white cards in the back are both fine but unexciting. Two decent red cards, okay black card. But yeah, gotta slam Rusty here and just go nuts. I think taking Bighorn here is a huge mistake. This is a powerful set. Take the powerful cards. You don't want to end up with just like, a third pick Bighorn. You get Bighorn later in the draft. So take the powerful card, go from there. Maybe we end up at, green, black, splashing white. Who knows? But, all right. So, past another very unexciting pack with mostly bad cards. We got Dancer's Rate. And otherwise, there are no other cards to consider here. Both white cards are bad. A couple blue cards. Most cards in this pack are just pretty bad, honestly. Archive Trap is playable, surprisingly. You can put it together with, like, the Snapcaster Mage. There's a red fork, which is kind of cool. So... But yeah, obviously taking Tumbleweeds here, not even close. Take the old Dance and Tumbleweeds. Past a pack with a lot of blue and red cards. So now blue and red are the two worst colors by far. Most of their commons are bad. There are some good uncommons and rares, obviously. But even that being said, I'd rather take the 5th best green card than the 2nd best red card because green's so much deeper and better overall. So we're happy to just keep staying the course here. Right now we're base green. We could be splashing Rusty, could splash Steed. Could end up blue-green, splash those cards also. Yeah, Sentry's great. So, like Sentry, taking it, doing our thing. This card's pretty excellent, honestly. Get past the back with an Anguished Unmaking. I mean, for Abstam, this card plays, right? Just removal spell. I think this card's like, it's fine. 3 life is a lot, you know, but it's pretty flexible and pretty good. So advantage, and then not much else. Haunting's a good blue card. Rest of the pack's also just always bad blue commons, you know, so pretty easy on making. We're in this Abzan space, not a bad place to be. Get past a Keykeeper, a Mourner's Surprise, a Gardener, and a Medic. So this is a spot where we're deciding, are we base black or base white? You know, if we're green-white splashing black, splashing for Rusty, I'm making is kind of cool. If we're black-green splashing white, splashing for Steed, I'm making is kind of cool. Gardener is too weak to take, I think. You usually don't want to play this card. This is the kind of card you can play it. It isn't that bad, but like you prefer not to. I'm thinking Keykeeper. I think that white is just deeper than black is. So I don't know. This might be wrong, but take out a shield, so we're rewarded. Only good card in the pack is take out a shield, so sick. And back to our opening pack, where there's a Mourner Surprise and a Gardener. I think now we're looking at probably being green, white, splash, black, and therefore you don't want to splash the surprise. You don't have to. So we'll take Gardener here. You know, playing Gardener's okay. It isn't as much of a disaster as playing the 1/2 is. The Mercenary that searches for a card that goes to the top. That card should never be in your deck for the most part. This card is passable, but I would not want to play that many of them. I think playing 1 is okay. So there's a Gardener. Just a bunch of cards you don't want in our deck. Ravens, you know, I mean, end up being black-red, I guess. Black-green, Ravens okay, but... And there you go. You see? For all you folks who are taking Bighorn over Honest Rustine,
So you get nothing.
yeah, don't do that. Now we're happy to take it, because this is where you want to take this card, you know, so take the Bighorn. It's funny, because I think white is sneakily actually kind of open here. The pack just didn't open very white, which is important to note, so... And steer clear, sure. Bighorn's the worst mount. It's still fine. Totally playable. All right, so pack 2, what do we got? We got a Lila Undefeated Slick Shot. Obviously not us. Return the Favor. This is the card that copies the Archive Traps I mentioned. We got a Stable Master, Humiliate, Lawbringer, Mobile Homestead, Cack Tarantula. Pretty juiced pack, honestly. I think we're taking the Stable Master here. It's cheap. We're already playing a bunch of mounts, which is reasonable too. And wouldn't take Lawbringer on a splash. I actually like Homestead a lot, but I wouldn't take it this high because you usually only want 1. Cack Tarantula is great. We currently have 0 deserts, and I'd rather just take the cheaper card anyway. So, take Stable Master. I'm in. Simple as that. Not much more to say. Ew. Alright. This sucks. There's no good cards in this pack for us. Rush Dread is very good. It is double black. We're already leaning green, white, splash, black pretty hard. We could pivot into green, black, splash, white, but that removes most of our white cards in the equation, which I don't really like. It's also Consuming Ashes too. The on-color cards we'd have to take here in Cinch Security or Tumbleweed Rising are both a lot worse than the Rush or the Ashes would be. I'm going to take Rush. It's very speculative. I think that we're like 20% to play it or less. But I think that like if we do play it, its value over replacement against some random common is just so high. So, wow. All right. We get past the pack with Archangel of Tithes, which is very good, but really, really hard to cast. And honestly, I'm not even going to take it here. We get Naturalist. More importantly, we got Trained Airy here, and we're just taking the Airy. This card's impossible to cast. You need like 10 or you need like 11 white sources to cast this card, and we're already splashing anyway. And we're much more likely to die with this card in our hand than have this card not be good. Because Trained Airnix is just like best common of the set, just so good. So slam the Airnix, best card for our deck. Pass the Angel is what it is. We're also passing a Naturalist, a Commando, and a couple lands and stuff. But yeah, pretty disciplined pick here. Just gonna take the Airnix and do our thing. Tether's great. Green's drying up. Green is definitely drying up here, and that's the thing to be aware of. We only actually have a few good green cards. I mean, black is probably not there either, but let's take a white card. Be aware of it, like we could maybe pivot into black-white. But take Tether. Tether's great. Oh my god. Fortune, Loyal Steed, great rare. Good to blink stuff. We can blink our Honest Rustine. Also, just another Rustine, which is also insane. And a Bandit. This pack is just freaking juiced. Woo, boy. All right. I think it's Fortune. Fortune's just really, really good. And our second Rustine's a little worse than the first. And also, if we're splashing, it's awkward, too. Yeah, we're going to Fortune. Take the rare. Rustine's insane, but...
Hop on, dude.
Gotta hop on, take our thing. We got a late minor, and then some crap, honestly. Yeah, I mean, Supplier's fine. We have no 5-drops. Cards still reasonable to 5. Also, cool card to blink with the Fortune, so take that. You got a Detour, a Sterling Hound, and a Townfolk. Green is really dried up. It's so deep that we'll see it in pack 3. And black's been kind of there, but like we've also been taking white cards too, so Overrun is mostly unplayable. If you're like super low to the ground, you need a finisher, sure, but Townsfolk, very unexciting, but it's probably just better than everything else. We're not playing these black cards, we're not playing a land, so yeah. Alright. Man, green. Where are the green cards? Like, they are getting snatched up. This green is so deep, too, that, like, there's got to be, like, 4 green drafters passing to us, because, like, see no green playables is very surprising. Second Bighorn, not very exciting. We're not playing these cards, though, so. Steer Clear, Humiliate. Humiliate's not very good in the splash. And we have enough mounts where, like, the Steer Clear is actually pretty good. We have 6 mounts already, so I think Steer Clear's fine. Alright, both cards table from the pack 3 are considering taking these, yeah. So, obviously, again, we're not playing Rush of Dread, but we lost literally nothing by taking it. And that's a really important concept you need to internalize for your drafts. Like, what is the cost, value over replacement of the card you're taking, So, even though we're not playing this Rush, we have to take a really powerful card and have a small chance to play it, so we have a huge upside for no downside at all. We lost nothing by taking this. We got the card we're going to take anyway. So very important thing to internalize, especially in these really, really powerful formats where there are so many powerful cards and you're trying to maximize them as much as possible. Bluffs. At this point, we're not even splashing black. Our deck's really good, just green-white. And, like, we have 2 black cards that are both fine and a Gardener and no splashing. At the moment, we are just green-white. We'll see how pack 3 shakes out, but... Townsfolk, sure. Yeah, so... Never say about a good green-white deck, though. Open up a Generous Plunderer.
A Warlock? Sweet.
But another Arnix. I think you would do really, really well in this format if you just literally never pass Trained Arnix. Just never pass it. I don't care what's in the pack. Just take it every time. And I think you would probably up your win rate by like 2% just by doing that. So, slam the Arnix. It's not even close. Tycoon's fine. Condo Palms with a splash, whatever. Take the Arnix, the card's insane. Just keep going. Like, it's a Mythic common, folks. Just take it. Great with our Steer Clears. Great with our Take Up the Shield. Great with all of our mount stuff. We're at 21 playables already. We're probably not splashing, so these three cards are all gone, but... Aven Interrupter, eh? I've actually been pretty impressed with this card. Card's solid. Just like 2-2 flyer, puts them off for a turn, wastes 2 mana on theirs. Card's great. Rest of the pack's just terrible, so pretty easy pick here. There's a Pylons, but again, I don't think we're splashing at this point. We might, but good rare. Very happy to take it. A little awkward with the Arnixes, obviously, as far as crewing, but we're gonna take these out for now. Let's remove these. Oh, there's a flats. Never mind. We're back. I thought I was out, and they're dragging me back in again. All right, hold on. I'm making Rustine. So this pack's got a Spinewoods Paladin, which is excellent, and a Lullaby, which is passable. No splash. Rustine's great, but the kill spell's whatever. Yeah, it's just not worth ruining our deck. Right now, our deck's great. Just take the damn good card, go from there. Like, our deck's great. Just do our thing. Sure, we got past the back for more and a Hollow Marauder, but whatever. We got a Ranch, which is phenomenal, too. Yeah, we'll just do our thing. Our deck's good, our deck's solid. That's an important thing to note also is that, like, how risky do you feel like being. If your deck is bad, go for it. Splash. Get some power in your deck. If your deck's good, don't muck it up. Don't ruin it. You know? So, a lot of green-black cards here for sure, but whatever. There's a ranch. Ranch is great. Ooh. Oh, wow. Damn. Hostile Investigator is also insane. But Prairie Dog's insane too, you know? So, like, yeah, we're passing a lot of good black cards, but we're just adding good cards to our super, super solid green-white deck here. You know? So, like, sure. Whatever. It's fine. Like, great 2-drop. One of the best possible. Plays well with Interrupter, which is awesome too. So, just slam it. And, keep on rolling. We got a Sheriff of Safe Passage. Not a card I'm particularly fond of, but it's probably just fine in this deck. We need a playable. I don't think Bandit's very good in this deck. Like, we've already decided we're not splashing, so we don't want Bandit. Already have 2 Steer Clears. Yeah, I'm just gonna Sheriff. I think Sheriff's like pretty bad, honestly, but I think it's fine in our deck. It's cute with the bounce with the flicker thing too, so. Thunder Lasso, Naturalist, Wanted Griffin. Thunder Lasso is okay. We have no crime stuff at all, though. We only have 1 Sentry, too. I mean, Naturalist is cool to blink as well. I'll take the Naturalist. Ugh, man. Black was pretty damn open, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, whatever, I guess. Lasso is, like, really good on the play and really good in certain matchups. We can't sideboard, obviously, either, so. Alright, we need one more playable. Townsfolk's fun. Rampage is Double Strike. Lullaby is playable. I mean, probably not. So, yeah, so. Damn, man. Damn.
Waka waka.
You're like, I actually gotta like Boombox. I'm a Boombox believer. I might play Boombox. We're a little light on our Bull spells, and like, I've had Boombox be pretty good for me. I know it's like kind of a clunky card, but like, it's kind of gas. You just like kill their splash land, kill their enchantment, kill their creature. Like, it goes from being like a clunky removal spell to an absolute blowout. So let's see here. All right, so 25 cards. We add the Townsfolk. Steed, got the Boombox. Tether, Fortune. Just good old green-white commons. I would say that second Townsfolk is probably. Actually, Dance is pretty bad in this deck, right? It's never bad, but just like we're not fixing it all. We're not ramping. This is just a 5 and a 5/5 that gets unsummoned. For the most part, I was gonna not cut that. All right, so we're at 19 creatures, which is pretty good. Now this is great. Just finds lands, smooths out your deck. This card's just fine. It's a creature. I think it's better than Dances in this deck. It could not be. Like, I could buy. Right now we have Dance of Tumbleweeds and Ariet's Lullaby as like possible things to do. Is Dance better than Naturalist is the question. Naturalist could also, I mean, Dance could also get a ranch too. We've got what, like 6 or 7 mounts? We have 7 mounts. So ranch is actually really good in this deck. All right, sure. I think maybe we'll play Dance. The thing is, we have 3 5-drops and 2 4-drops. Like, finding land number 4. No, I'm thinking Naturalist. Like, we just want to play a creature, hit our 4th land drop, and keep going. We already have 3 5-drops too, so Dance is another 5-drop. This is fun. Dance, Naturalist milling your good stuff is completely irrelevant. The cards you milled, imagine they're on the bottom of your library. And you milled, you know, it's the same thing as like, well, what if we mill 3 lands to draw a good card? It's the exact same thing. It just makes no difference at all, unless you need the card you're milling to actually win the game, which we don't, because we're just a linear deck. So, cool. Here's the ranch. A lot more white than black. I mean, green, I mean. Also true, there is a lot more white than black, though. That's not a false statement. All right, so green-white commons. You know, took me to success at the Pro Tour. I think it's a super solid archetype. The cards are all just really, really good. And we're just going to beat the crap out of our opponent and do our thing. It's prediction time, folks. What do you think about green-white commons? 7 wins, yay or nay? You two folks, take a second, pause the video, scroll to the comments, liking the video along the way. And all caps, believer or non-believer. What do you think 7 wins, yay or nay? We're actually not commons, right? We have like 3 rares. We have the Seed, we have the Fortune, and we have the Interrupter, which is pretty gas. So, love it. Let's freaking do it, folks. Bronze to Mythic. Let's go. Carnes are looking forward to his new bed. I got it today in the mail. I opened it up. It's like airing out and like spacing out because it's like compressed in the box. He's just laying on the racks. That's going to be his new bed spot, so he's very excited. All right, we got the Stone Nuts here. We have Prairie Dog into Interrupter. Yeah, let's keep. You get out of here, I believe. Whoa, whoa. We got all the believers. We got a big non-believer here. Endless Jake. Come on, chat. Coming out with me. Let's keep. Ant's great. Five card draw. Jacks are better to open. Mona. I can't. That's a bad accent. I suck. Whatever. You're watching X-Men 97. They're kind of cool. Alright. They have blue-white, and they're playing the Armadillo. Sure. Don't Mana Leak me. Don't Mana Leak me. Whatever, man. Alright, so I'm gonna say go. The problem is that, like, they're almost unlikely to play a spell like an Interrupt. Yeah. I'm just gonna... They're gonna attack. They're moving to attack position. Wow, that's aggressive. Alright, sure. 4 mana, deal 4, sure. Alright, let's untap. Get the old Bighorn going. Let's see how we draw here. We might go Keykeeper, Boombox, Equip, because we want to get more tokens to play before we cast this thing, but we'll see. It's a good Boombox target, folks. I'm just saying. Seize the secret, sure. Alright, so... Yeah, double creature here. Saddle up.
Saddle up, partner.
Alright, townsfolk go. So, we got security. I think there's a chance if we draw a land, we plot this and play the Boombox, but... Stop cold. Second Armadillo. This person's psycho. Alright, Oh, I'm sorry. It's artifact, not enchantment. My bad. I'm thinking of some other card. Sure. That makes it a lot worse, but whatever. It's fine. Alright, so we're going to, plot, I think, and then play the box. Yeah.
Oh, whoops. Whoopsie.
This play box. They go. Armadillos are like pretty bad, really bad in multiples. You just can't put mana into them. I guess we attack too, right? Whatever, sure. Get it for a point. Worried about my Beatles shirt? I have no idea. I've had the shirt forever. Outlaw Medic.
We're thieves. You know,
What?
don't want us no more.
I'm sorry. 3 armadillos? This person's crazy. Alright, so... We just cast Paladin, I guess, right? Yeah. Cast Paladin. We could, like, plot this and tap something, but, like, it's not even necessary, so... Alright, cast Paladin. We'll save a security for next turn. Just say go. So we can cast for free and kill a thing too, so... What is going on? One more land and they'll have 2 4/4s. We just steer clear. That's gotta guess. So I have a mount here. Okay, so... We're gonna go... Security. Resolves. Pump the squad. And line up a little Leroy action. What do you think, folks, huh? They got 1 card in hand, Armadillos for days, which kill the one that they block with and pump, obviously, so... think they have Fell the Mighty? That would suck. It's hard to imagine putting 3 Armadillos in your deck. So Fell the Mighty, I think that's a pretty good deduction. I think that's a really important thing to be able to do in Limited. Is like, all right, my opponent, I'm going to assume my opponent's not an idiot. It's an important thing to do. They're playing these weird cards. Why would they do that? I think that Fell the Mighty is a decent reason you'd play an Armadillo in your deck. I don't know why you play 3 of them. It's like a lot, but all right, they're blocked like this. Sure, blocking everything. We'll kill the one they pump. If they pump.
YEE-HAW! Bow before your master, puny mortals!
I'm sure. Kind of a weird block too on the trampler, but I guess like it still soaks the most damage up. So, all right, so kill some stuff. They gain a life. They draw a card. If they have Fell the Mighty, we're dead. But what are we gonna do? You know. I guess I had Vigilance to tap one of these too. It's sick to tap on their turn as well. So. They got double pump up now. They can make it 8-4. Powerful. Draw a line, I can just kill it though, so. Alright, so end step. Tap this down. Double Dillos on the dollar. You alright, man? Is there a problem? Draw planes? Sure. I mean, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We have 15. Alright, sure, whatever. Boom box. Killing a land here is actually kind of relevant too, right? Because they can't double pump. Yeah, tie binder me?
Get off my plane.
You stupid armadillo. I guess if they play Take Up a Shield, it would kind of suck, but oh man. Well, they didn't have the one Wrath, they had the other Wrath. There's Final Showdown, which is pretty shitty, honestly. So now it's just, they just end for 1 man, they have a Armadillo. Oh, whatever. Pretty hard to play around that. Saves one of the creatures anyway, you know. No blocks. Alright, so take a bunch. This is not even real. There's no way this is real. There's no way they're playing 4 armadillos in their deck, right? That's like not even a real thing. I'm gonna kill it so they can't kill me. Yeah, so. Stop. I fucked up. I should stack first right down first and gain 2 life. Shit. Whatever. Hi, I'm Jim. Welcome to Bronze Mythic. So I'm gonna let the first strike damage happen, then kill it. Take up the shield. Alright. I'd be at 11 right now, which might end up mattering. Come on, man. Is this card like secretly good? Is that at the sauce right here? Let's draw a nice big creature, please. Nice 4-power creature. Pretty shitty game. Like, I guess he got me. All right, yeah, I guess you got me. All right, we're down a game. Right, folks, are brought to you by
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
We're going to keep... Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I had an Aronix in my hand. We're not going to keep. I read my hands having an Aronix. We're not going to keep this. It sounds terrible. All right, we're going to mulligan. I thought we had Aronix Sheriff. So we'll mulligan. That's better. Keep this. Dump Boombox. Could have been super green and dumped a land there, but... Fortune.
Damn good riding with you.
Blood Hustler. That card's good. Alright, so... This is why we're playing Naturalist, right? Just like it's our fourth land. Blood Hustler number 2? Who are these people? Steer clear. Naturalist, find a plains, please. Are you fucking kidding me? Where are they? Unbelievable. Alright, sure. I guess the good news is that I'll probably get them on the steer clear. Oh, man. The hell is going on? Like,
He's plotting a coup.
all right. All right. We'll just play Fortune and hope they attack again and we can kill one of these things. Like, Scry 2. We can't bottom tether, I don't think, so we're going to keep that. We got to kill... Ideally, we'll kill both Hustlers here. Alright, so we're going to block. If they pump in response, we get a kill it response, so... Sick. Sick. Tap out a Snakeskin Veil, too. Love it. Alright, so we kill this. I mean, they waste their entire turn, which is awesome. Now we untap and tether. I think we're going to be alright here, folks. This is why we're playing Naturals over that thing, by the way. So we get to crew here and blink, get more lands. So, alright, so crew.
Well, I should probably be saddling up now.
Alright, we'll come back. Hope it stacks it right. It does. Hit a land, and then we'll ship the extra lands. Cool. Alright, and now we're going to tether this. Could play Bighorn. That's just too much damage. Going to tether it. Alright, sick. Good recovery there. And again, this is why we're playing Naturals over the Tumbleweeds, because like, it has synergy with our deck. It finds the fourth land we're looking for. Make your own luck. Lost to a player playing 3 of these in our last draft. If you missed that one, go watch it on YouTube, where you can watch all past episodes. And you should go watch the YouTube stuff, right? Check it out. Boom, there it is. Like, comment, subscribe. They plot a Badlands Revival, which isn't that good yet. Oh my god. What a draw. Alright. That's pretty good. Alright. We're gonna plot again. We're gonna crew again, whatever.
Now, we ride.
Alright. Blink. I found another land. Got another land. Cool. Mill to Steve, whatever. And bottom 2 lands. And we're gonna plot the Sheriff and just say go. pretty good. It's like they return Hustler. It's kind of like whatever, honestly. So this card's pretty bad right now. Consuming Ashes, targeting my Fortune. It exiles, so take up the shield does nothing. I can plot this, which I might want to do, just to like, because I want to cast a big this thing too. Yeah, whatever, I'm just gonna do this. All right, interrupt it.
Get off my plane.
Is this a joke? Are they blue, black, splash, green? I guess, because splashing this card's like heinously bad. Alright, whatever, I guess. Sure. Can see why this card sucks so bad. And they milled... Wait, what? Oh, they milled over a freaking Gigapede? Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. Alright, so... Cash this thing. Attack for 3. Make a 3/3, say go. I think we're still, like, kind of okay here. Phantom Interference. They're going to full spree Lively Dirge.
All right, time for a crime spree.
It's bad. Alright. We need to win soon. I mean, Take Up a Shield's huge here, so... I think they will probably be alright. They're going to block badly, take a hit. We'll gain some life, have a good board. Drawing a spell there would have been freaking awesome, obviously, but whatever, I guess. We're actually, like, our deck is mostly lands at this point, so... Alright, send it. Wow. They're going to go to freaking 2 life? Damn. That's gas. Alright, so pump it up. They go to 2. They obviously have the Hustler, but, like, they don't have mana to use it, really. And they can Gigapede and kill a thing and block, but it's, like, fine, too. I guess they can shrink this to a 1/2 and then block it. This would be a 3/3/2. What is going on? Why do my opponents have 15 of every good uncommon? I just don't understand. What is happening? Who let this happen? Like, who's allowing this? I just don't get it. Alright, let's attack. If they have a trick here, we're boned. But, like, we got no choice. You're to the bottom 4, all lands, too? Right, that's true. Come on, man. Some games today. Some games indeed. Alright. We kill 1 Hustler. But now we just have actual nothing. Paladin, Beaver, Townsfolk, Sentry, Trained, Boombox, Steer Clearer left. We know that some of those on the bottom, and then we have 4 lands on the bottom too. I mean, now they can just, like, Hustler twice a turn, you know? 3 Blood Hustlers. But against 3 Make Your Own Locks and 3 Blood Hustlers so far today. So that was a very bad play on their part. They didn't need to pump because, like, the saddle will make it grow anyway. And they could have crimed up my turn, had a 4/4. But whatever, I guess. It's fine. Alright, yeah, I mean, some pretty tough games, I'm not going to lie. They were actually quite good. But how about a 4th Blood Hustler? How about it? Why not? 4 Blood Hustlers, folks. We're done. It's over. The show's over. Everyone go home.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
All right, back on track here. Keep. Alright, so... Oh, boy, okay. We Steeden. Can't crew yet. Small episode to edit? I don't edit, alright? I live edit. I do this shit live. Thanks to my stream decks. Hashtag sponsored Elgato partner. Proud of it. We can't crew, obviously. We just jam. It's saddle 4, so just attack. Just gotta jam Fortune, I think. And we can Naturalist for a land next turn. If we draw a land naturally, we can go Sentry and Sheriff too, so. Opponent's like, how is this person O2? We draw a land. Just dump the Townsfolk, I think. Everyone loves a combat story, right? Oh, this game's freaking over. I guess I can't get through yet. Hold on. Alright. Let's see here. Put a 3/3. I think I like Sentry Plot, just so go. I can saddle the Fortune and attack and just scry. That's true. Yeah, that's cool. It's a free attack, and they might not block, so. Just take it. Coward! It's a free attack. Scry 2. Bighorn Stable Master? Sure.
Oh, plot twist.
Scared of the combat trick. Making it happen. So next turn is going to be... Honestly, it might just be Naturalist for a land, and then Boombox. Now I got mana up, so we're not going to be frisky again like we were before. But... just Naturalist. Find the land. Cool. It's a ranch, too. Sick.
Bingo!
And now... I'm just going to Sheriff. Worst case is the 4/4, which is fine, honestly, so... Cool. If I get Wrath again, I'm going to freaking lose it. Alright, here's the Boombox. Well, I guess this isn't going to attack, too. I was not going to attack, though. Just too sketchy. Could have a trick, something. I'm just going to chill, I think. Could just have Ashes, too, I guess. Yeah, whatever. I'll freaking attack. Sure. Whatever. Attack. What do you got? I should have decided if I was going to attack before playing the Boombox, obviously, but just gets in. Alright. Holy cow! Bottom. And the O2 bracket's an interesting place. Land 5. Biggie Bighorn. It says go again. We draw Steer Clear. Alright. Yeah, I mean, we're just going to get frisky here now. I mean, they didn't have trick last turn. Sort of just like running out of things they can have here. So it's just jam time.
Now, we ride.
Could have played Bighorn, but like I didn't want to leave mana up. It's just like make it look more. I don't know. Just like we could play Bighorn, tap Bighorn and Sentry instead of tapping the Sheriff. But let's just attack. All right, we got to attack too. Yeah, I mean this is like. All right, cool attack. There's always the possibility your opponent does nothing. And, like, so you're always, like, trying to play around stuff and think of what they have and stuff. It could just be nothing. They could have things, too, also, I guess, you know, here, but... Double block Fortune. I kind of want to just pass, honestly. I guess killing Townsfolk is better because it's going to grow. All right, sure, whatever. I was like, I have to have something, right? Like, if they have something, then like I get to retrick them. But they took so long to do that like, yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Whatever, kill this, or try to. All right, so they take up a shield, sure. So would they have played that preemptively? I doubt it. So that's fine. We still kill the cow. We still get an angel and much damage in. Still blank the naturalist, right? Yes, we do. So bounce this. And we see some lands. Cool. Get a plains. Just play old Bighorn here. I mean, we're just absolutely obliterating our opponent, so it's fine. Hopefully they don't go plain sweeper again. That would suck. I mean, they use the thing to keep it alive, so... Alright. The Wrath is an instant speed Wrath, important to note. So, we're not going to use Boombox here, because if they have the Wrath, we get obliterated even harder. Question is, do I want a crew? That's the question. Does feel kind of wrathy, you know? So I could just like attack with everything. I could like steed and make another angel. They have a Wrath, we're probably in trouble, but... Very suspicious. I mean, if you have the Wrath, we have Creature, Boombox, Scryland. We're definitely attacking all. Just like the question is, like, do we crew with Seraph or not? The thing also is, like, if we don't apply enough pressure, they can wait a turn and keep their thing alive, right? Okay, so it wasn't a Wrath. They kill my steed. Now I just kill their townsfolk. Oh, we're still... Okay. So they screwed up. They cast that in my main phase. They should have cast it in the beginning of combat step, because now I can still recrew. Which I think I'm going to. Yeah. Kill this. Oh, no artifacts. Boombox! Jam. Trade Bighorn for Gigapede, deal 6, make a token. No blocks at all? Okay. We'll take it. Weird game, but hey, listen. When you're 0-1, you'll take anything, you know? They say who we are is defined by how we overcome adversity. Scoreboard stopped working. So, we're going to power through. Alright, well, what more can I do? I got Karn's here sleeping on a freaking rag. We're good to go. We're 1 and 2. I'll verbally announce the record each time. Hand sucks, keep. Draw Farce, sweet. A lot better now. The Treasure Dredger, sure. Alright, so no more lands, please. Can plot Sentry. It's kind of a weird card to plot, because, like... Then your opponent should see the coming. Play a Wolverine, sure. Alright. We're just going to, and I can plot Paladin. Alright, so let's plot Paladin, I guess. We can Aven Interrupter later. Hitting the Wolverine's kind of whatever, so... I mean, actually, hitting Wolverine's pretty good, right? Because it means they have to pay 2 for it on a future turn. Which makes it hard to cast a spell they get off of it. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Use hardcast Paladin next turn, and then hardcast the Sentry next turn. You don't plot this card very often. Alright, so we're going to interrupt the Wolverine.
my plane.
So now it gets replotted. And now they want to cast it again. It costs 2 more. Next turn, play a land. Hellspur Brute. Well, I currently have no mounts. We draw Sterling Supplier. Alright. Feel like it's probably just Supplier. Just go Supplier of his turn, pump attack for 3. They attack for a bunch. Next turn's Paladin and Steer Clear. Because pumping the Paladin doesn't really matter. Paladin's not blocking the Hellspur Brute anyway, so yeah, let's do this. So Supplier. Add a counter. Attack for 3. So there you go. They spend 2 on a Wolverine. Hopefully hit an expensive card. We go Spinewood Steer Clear. Then next turn Security and just go wide and attack. They're going to Conduit Pylons and set up their Wolverine. Nope. They're going to play Akul the Repentant, which is pretty well sized for this current board. Just a 5/5 flyer, but fairly effective here. Sure, it's really annoying. Play Paladin, Sigio. We're on the double block life, but if they have anything, we just get screwed. It's not great. I'm not going to lie. We do, in theory, attack for a lot next turn. Alright, so they're going to get in. They're getting in, and what are we doing? If they have a kill spell to break up my double block, I can still use Steer Clear to finish it off. Can't really take 10 here, so I guess we're just blocking, right? Not a commonly played card. It's literally just impossible to cast, but so they're going to derail me here. It's fine. So they derail. We're going to full control, and we're going to cast at the end of the combat step. The reason we're doing this is to guarantee the damage is dealt. So they had a second rule spell. Now they can't save their creature. So end of combat, do this. There's a spot. Most folks don't know this. There's a spot called the end of combat phase, which is still in combat. So you can cast a card like Steer Clear because this is still attacking, but it's after damage is dealt. All right, so we're at 6 to 15. They cast Wolverine and hit a land. They already play a land. All right, so Jesus Christ, who are these people? You know, like it's crazy. I think we're dead, folks. It's not a good spot to be in. So, Summoner comes in, gets token. I get to eat the Summoner and go to 1, probably. Come on, man. Well, not going to 1 anymore. The Summoner didn't attack for some reason, which is kind of insane if you ask me, but... Alright, so Townsfolk, Bighorn, go. I mean, the no attack on Summoner is just insane to me. Like, unless they have a 4-power creature in their hand, they just gave away a 3/1, which would have been so good in this board. Alright, sure. Folks, I don't know what to tell you, folks. I really don't know what to tell you. Like, it is interesting to me. We'll go over. We'll go over it in the wrap up. All right, so it is interesting to me that it seems like green-white mounts is like the best deck when you're pod drafting. So obviously, like I've been like testing for a Pro Tour and stuff, doing a bunch of house drafts, Pro Tour drafts, and things. But it gets a lot worse when you're out of pod because the average deck quality is so much higher. I'm sorry, not a lot worse, but not as good as it seems because the average deck quality is so much higher in Arena. Like, there's a big difference between Arena drafts and, like, you know, a Pro Tour draft, an RSQ top 8 draft, whatever else it might be you're playing in the pod. because every arena draft just has like, 3 bronze players in it. So like the pod is always like kind of crazy, focusing on insane decks. Just like a much wider range of possible outcomes in a arena draft. So like your super solid green-white deck just might not be good enough or whatever. That being said, green white's still great. Don't get me wrong, but this deck was great. We had great rares. We were playing a few filler cards. I would say like Boombox, Sheriff, maybe Supplier. Supplier's fine though. That's really it, honestly. This deck was just good. I don't know what to tell you, folks. We just lost. Like, this deck was great. I would expect 7 wins from this deck fairly often, but we just got shit on a lot. I don't know how to tell you. It just happens sometimes. It is what it is. So that's the deck. YouTube folks, love you, like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna keep playing. The under's looking real sketchy now. I'm not gonna lie, but we'll see what we can do.